Well, meet Gracie, faithful kitty. Yeah, I had no plans of really bringing in a pet cat. Nope, I didn't. That's right. This one, it invited itself in. Apparently, it had a couple of kittens under the shed back here. And I noticed the cat walking around the field. Yeah, that's her spot over there. She stalks lizards from that corner. They can't see her. Well, as I was saying, I had no plans to bring a cat in. We do have rodent problems. In the past, I've had feral cats that lived here who helped with the mice and the rats. But a couple of years back, we had a gray striped cat, almost exactly like this one, except it was larger than this cat. And it'd come in here and it hunted. You could set your watch by it. It would, be on my front porch at 3 o'clock, crossing behind the house at 5, and so on and so forth. Cat had real good habits, and it knew how to hunt. And so I just, let it be. It's good. I have rats around here. Didn't cause any problems for me. And it didn't ask anything of me either, so it just got to stay. Well, then one day this black cat showed up over here, and there must have been a territorial dispute, and my gray feral took off, never saw it again. Well, then a couple of months back, I'm out working around the garden, and I see this cat come through. It's identical to the original that had been here a couple of years ago, and its habits were identical. Set your watch by it, hunting a grid pattern, didn't cause me any problems, didn't ask nothing of me, and so on. So I said, all right, must be the daughter of that cat. It was my opinion because its habits it was like a clone. I swear it was so much the same. So we let it go on. Well, then one day Ellen and I are sitting in here and we'd cooked up some ahi burgers for dinner and had the door open, and this little gray cat come up to the screen door meowing at us because it was obviously really hungry. Aside from the fact that I do rat control around here myself, using traps, glue boards, baits, and whatnot, the number of rodents is down right now. The population has declined right around here. So there isn't a whole heck of a lot of anything for these cats to eat. They're eating lizards, lizard tails, and whatnot, whatever they can get. This one was digging into my compost. I was living on banana peels and coffee grounds. Well, anyway, it came to the door. It was obviously wretched and hungry. And, I knew darn well if we fed the cat, we'd never get rid of it. On the other hand, there's an act of kindness. The thing was suffering. There was no doubt that it was really scrawny. So I didn't stop Ellen, but I told her, if you feed that cat, you have a friend for life. She went and got some sardines, and she doled out a couple there to the cat, and the cat gobbled them down. It was starving. And well, eventually what we figured out is it had a couple of kittens under my shed on top of it. So it was nursing these kittens, trying to hunt for them. The cat itself is very small. I don't know if it was starved as an infant, if it was a kitten that didn't get enough to eat, or if we have a race of dwarfism in cats on the island. I know a friend of mine says, yes, he's familiar also with a lot of rather small cats that live here. So it may be a dwarf race. I don't know why Gracie is what the cat got named, because it's gray. We considered Ahina, but we decided just to go with Gracie. Ellen fed the cat, And the next thing I know is it's sitting at my feet over here in the evening on the mat. It has become my buddy, bonded to the alpha male of the house or whatever. I don't know. Can't get that figured out. He's going to have to clear it by me, I guess. And well, it turns out that it has really good habits. It's not annoying at all. It's a pretty good hunter. It spends a lot of time at it. And, that's advantages and disadvantages because, my usual population of lizards running all over the place here, eating ants and roaches, they're in hiding because the cat's got them scared. So I'm not seeing that. But, the mice are going to come back sooner or later, and I'm going to be pretty happy. But it appears that we went ahead and gave the cat a little cardboard box over here with some old rags and some of my old socks and stuff in it. And I guess it must have spilled my socks and said, okay, this is cool. Because it's always sitting at my feet, right? That was my thought. So, it moved in there last night. And then I look out, and it had brought this calico kitten in out of the rain, and it had it in the box, and it was cleaning the kitten off. And I went, oh, boy, it's really moved in, hasn't it? Well, as soon as the kitten saw me, boom, it was gone. I haven't seen it since, although Ellen said she saw it again. I think they're still under the shed. The kittens are incredibly wild. This cat is half and half. It didn't know how to drink water out of a bowl. It had to learn. It had never seen a cat bed before either, but it figured that out pretty quick. Quite a few things about it that on one end it's definitely a wild cat, but on the other hand, it knows about people too. And well, all I can tell you is it's got a great personality. I'm not a big cat guy, trust me. A lot of cats are kind of mean, Some got arrogant. There's a lot of attitudes that cats take. This one, wow, that's the happiest little cat I ever seen in my life. It apparently likes me because it hangs out around me all the time. I get up out of my chair here and go head for a tool or something, and bam, that cat's right after me. I was going to name it Rocket. It following me all over the farm. So it looks like Green Garden Guy's got himself a cat. It's a little gray cat. Yeah, meet Gracie. Aloha.